Hey, I'm Peter Giannakis from thehospitalitycoach.net, and this is Driving with Pete. Today I'd like to speak to you a little bit about the idea of good problems and bad problems. Now, I was speaking with a client not long ago, and one of the biggest problems they had, and one of the problems I often consult with, are a lack of customers. And we came up with a solution for them to this problem, where we knew that we'd be able to get a significantly larger amount of customers coming through the doors on a daily basis. But I picked up on a level of resistance when talking with the client with regards to this, and I was a little unsure where this resistance was actually coming from. When I probed a little bit, what they did say to me was, well, if I get more customers in, how will I be able to serve them? How will I be able to seat them? This is a serious problem. Now, the reservation that I picked up was so much reservation, it was almost crippling. I was almost sure that they didn't want to move forward with the idea. And considering there was little investment to be made in this big return, it was a little concerning for me, and I had to go into the idea of explaining to him that in business we have good problems and we have bad problems. Currently, the problems that he has are bad. The customers simply aren't coming in through the doors, okay? And this can obviously be crippling for a business. If customers don't come in through the door, you can't pay for your staff, you can't pay rent, there's all sorts of problems that ensue from there. What I did have to explain to him was, if we bring in more customers, you're going to have some good problems on your hands. And I would much prefer those problems than the problems he currently has. After a little bit of explanation, I think he finally got there, and he finally understood the idea of good problems and bad problems, and we would much rather have good problems. The idea of resolving good problems offers you a lot more motivation as well. So, and certainly it's a lot easier to resolve when the cash flow is coming in as well. So, if you are faced with the idea of good problems over bad problems, do not hesitate to take on the good problems. It'll leave you in a much better position, and you'll be able to move forward from there. Another example of the idea of good problems and bad problems, I had not long ago with a manager of my own, where we implemented a new menu that was going to be a little bit more labor intensive, and the manager had massive reservations about the new menu simply because they were understaffed. They wouldn't be able to handle that. And I said, look, that's a good problem to have. If you have a really busy day because of this menu, and we're having difficulty keeping up, guess what we're going to do? We're going to hire more staff. The solutions to good problems are much easier than the solutions to bad problems in many instances. So again, and in closing, if you are faced with good problems, make sure that you look at them with the right mindset and tackle them head on, because I would much rather have good problems than bad problems. My name's Peter Giannakis. This is Driving with Pete. I'm from thehospitalitycoach.net. If you'd like more, please click the button below, subscribe now to be kept up to date with newer installments of Driving with Pete, or visit the website at thehospitalitycoach.net. Thanks for joining me today.